Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Discards him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Auburn's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, people.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch, Jesse.
Wide open spaces. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the left. Off to the races. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football.
It's a running room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Sutton. Hauls it in. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Plows through the defense. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And they'll take over.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's loose. Turning it on. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively camtastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Sutton. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the grab, it's Hagan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Quarterback showing you his toughness there. He was in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, and still he delivers a strike.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to go up top on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. Inside the 30. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
35, Mississippi State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Let's go. Break. Double, double.
Back to pass, it's Sutton. Finds his man, it's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, It's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play. They're up 14 over Utah State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Sutton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Auburn offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go-routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
49, Mississippi State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to throw, it's Sutton. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Just when they're looking run, now up top. With the catch, it's Glover. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He's got him. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes the grab. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Sutton. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A full dive to haul that one in. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Unloads quickly. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st down for the offense. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Off-play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. There he goes! They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Got his man. Hits a seam wide open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Mississippi State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Beckham. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Beckham. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Harrell. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but
lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 20. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He fires to the left side. Makes the grab on the shot. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Beckham. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrell. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick spin on the run. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the... He tries to take the top off. Snags it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Back to throw, it's Beckham. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he wants it all. Finds a spot in the middle. He's loose down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Beckham. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.